You're watching India Today and we're dipping into the latest news break that is coming in. The talks between the government and farm unions, 13 of them, and Amit Shah are still underway. 13 farm union leaders are meeting Amit Shah. The Home Minister, the Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar is also present. Cabinet meeting is also now scheduled for the morning. Crucial meeting ahead of Farmer Centre talks, Centre reaching out to find a middle path. Will the farmers relent is the big question that we're tracking very closely, but the meeting is continuing now for over 3 hours. All right, so that's the latest that is coming in. The meeting was scheduled to start at 7 p.m. However, there was a bit of a confusion on the venue of the meeting. Therefore, it was pushed by 8 p.m. The talks have been underway now for 3 straight hours. Has there been middle ground reached? That's the big question. Till now, the farmers who went into this meeting went with only one agenda, which is take back all 3 farm laws or nothing. Is the government going to meet them the entire way? Well, that is not what sources seem to suggest. They're trying to find a middle path. The question is, will the farmers relent? That's the big question that we're tracking very closely. The farmers of their own volition have said that they are not going to take anything less than complete rollback of 3 farm laws. The government has still now been firm that the farm laws will not be taken back, will not be repealed. All of this has taken place in the backdrop of the Bharat Bandh call by various farm unions across the country, well, which was met by moderate success in some parts, especially in north parts. However, in south of India, life went on as usual. In light of the meeting tomorrow at 11 a.m. between the government and the centre, the government and the farmers, the latest is that the Home Minister and the Agriculture Minister are meeting right now with certain farm unions, 13 of them, to try and see if a middle path can be reached. Let's listen in to all the reactions coming in.
एक प्रस्ताव भेजेंगे जो एपीएमसी ओ एसडीएम का पावर ये सब जो उठा है सवाल हम लिख के दे देंगे आप इसको विचार करो करके आओ फिर परसों हम पे चर्चा करेंगे अमेंडमेंट की बात वापस करने के लिए तैयार नहीं वो अमेंडमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं हमारा कहना है कल सुबह वो भेजेंगे कल हम मीटिंग करेंगे दोपहर में सब संगठन हम सुनो तो चिल्लाओ क्यों रहे अरे हम क्या हमारा मिनिस्टर जो बोला है हमारा सारे जो 40 लोग हैं कल 12 बजे उसको बताएंगे और वहां से फैसला करेंगे मगर जो लगता है वो हटने का तैयार नहीं है शायद हमारा लिए दोबारा बैठक में आने का संभावना कम है
सिर्फ यही बताया गया कि प्रपोजल आपको देनी है उन्होंने
इतना दिन लगा 6 महीना बाद प्रपोजल दिया 6 महीना पहले प्रपोजल देता तो चर्चा होता आज आंदोलन पीक में पहुंच गए कुछ लिख के देंगे अमेंडमेंट क्या करेंगे कुछ अमेंडमेंट क्या करेंगे
ये मीटिंग बेनतीजा मानते हो मीटिंग बेनतीजा मानते हो
All right, has the meeting ended? Because we're getting in reactions by certain farmers who were inside that meeting. I want to cut across immediately right now. My colleague Polumi is joining us. Polumi, has the meeting ended? Because the reaction we are getting in seems to suggest that once again a stalemate, complete deadlock.
Well, we're still waiting for the other farmer leaders to step out. So far, only Hanan Molla, who you heard speaking over there, has stepped out of that meeting. There are 12 others who are in that meeting with the Union Home Minister and the Agriculture Minister. What Hanan Molla there, of course, says, like you said, the stalemate continues because he says after all of this time, the government is now saying that, yeah, we're going to give you a proposal as to what amendments or possible, changes we can make. We'll give it to you in writing. You consider that amongst yourselves and get back to us. So, yes, it's not a breakthrough.
Getting in right now, Polumi.
Clearly, there's some movement.
Right. So, some movement there, but Polumi, what we're seeming to get, there's only one leader who's out. So, the meeting is still continuing. So, possibly, this particular farm leader has staged a walkout right now while the meeting continues. Once again, reiterating on what he said, he says that the government says that they're going to give them a proposal, which the farm unions, all of them, 40 together, tomorrow will mull over. And then there could be a meeting day after, not tomorrow.
Well, as far as, this sort of line of meeting is concerned, Preeti, that could be a separate meeting that he's referring to. Hanan Molla there was, of course, not saying that the meeting tomorrow, which is scheduled to happen with all 40 leaders of the farming community and the government ministers like Mr. Narendra Singh Tomar, Mr. Piyush Goyal at Vigyan Bhavan, that stands cancelled. That's not the case. But yes, they will get a proposal and a better sense of things maybe a little later in the day, which of course then they will take to their their other colleagues and then discuss. But let's wait to hear from the others as well, because we've just heard from one of the farming community representatives who was present in that meeting.
You know, Polomi, what's there to highlight here is also, isn't it, that there seems to be at least a break, because it's not that all 13 of them have come out. One of them has staged a walkout while 12 of them are still in talks with Amit Shah and the Agriculture Minister.
Well, we do not know the reason yet as to why Mr. Hanan Molla is out already, because he was there in that meeting all throughout for the last 3 hours. And he's stepped out right now. Probably he's decided that, this is as much as what they're saying, and they are probably not going to say anything more. That they keep saying that, there's a proposal, we'll make you a proposal of the possible amendments, and you then get back to us having a look at it, and we will give it to you in writing. So probably he's decided this is all of it, that he's going to get out of the Union Home Minister today. But then again, Preeti, like we keep reiterating, we'll have to wait to hear from the others as well after they step out as to whether this was like the absolute final that came from the Union Home Minister this evening.
Okay, so the situation right now, to tell our viewers, is still fluid, it's still dynamic. The other 12 farm union leaders are still in talks with the Home Minister and the Agriculture Minister inside. One of the farm union leaders walked out just about 5 minutes ago. He came out speaking with the press, and this is an opinion of only one of those farm leaders, where he says that, the talks seem to be hitting a stalemate. The government is asking them that they're going to give them a proposal and certain amendments could be made. However, as per that one opinion, that they are not okay, which is the farmers are not okay with it, and